this again. The boot, the tailgate, the electric tailgate hasn't been working for quite a while, so I thought it may be the struts. It wouldn't fully close or fully open. It's just been stopping halfway, and then now the struts popped off one side, so I thought I'd have a look at it. So what I've done is I've whipped off each strut from here. You just need a flathead screwdriver to pop off the retaining clip, and here, and then if you pop this cover off, just another little screwdriver, there's a connector here, control and the power feed, and obviously exactly the same on the other side. Now I'm going to test each strut to see if one of the motors is broken. So, as you can see, I put a feed on the power connector here with some probes, and just put them on the battery just to test the motion. Which one is this one? So this one is the left-hand one. You can already feel this. So this end piece is the piece attached to the car. You can spin this a bit. You can feel the resistance, but you can't actually move it. On this one, the right hand one, see, this is solid, so that's not a good sign. But when I put this left hand one on the battery, you can see the only thing that happened was this end joint here just span around, and it didn't contract the rod. But this one, the right hand one, it didn't spin, and you can see clearly that this did the full range of movement. And then when you take the power off, it just returns to its original position. So to me, I would say that the problem is this ram here. So I'm going to see if I can get one, maybe just a cheap one, and put it in and see if it fixed it. What I've decided to do is just put these normal struts on instead of the electric tailgate ones. These are obviously coming at over £100 each. Get a set of these cheap off eBay for about 30 quid, so I'm going to give it a go, try and save some money and just less chance of it failing later. Right, so I've removed the electronic ones. One's still good, one was knackered, and I've put just the manual mandrolic gas struts in. So, right, okay, straight away, have I put them in the right way around? I don't know. I'm thinking I've put them in the wrong way around. I'll explain why in a minute. But as you can see, it's a lot easier than it was before. It locks, it opens, needs just a little bit of help, but it opens. So these are just cheap, 30 quid a pair. What I'm thinking is though, I should put these the other way around because of the angle. So the open angle, the gas cylinder paw is at the top, so any oil would lubricate this section, but when it's closed it's going to drain to the bottom. So I'm thinking for this sort of application, it should be, the rod should be up here and the cylinder should be up here. But if anyone has any comments, let me know, or if I'm just being thick. Well, I mean, it works for now, but I will swap them round, I think. Right, what I'm going to do now is see if I can disable the automatic tailgate. Not sure where it is, never looked. Let's go into vehicle access. Alright, motorised tailgate door. Hands-free tailgate door. See what this says. Opens trunk of your vehicle. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. But I'm gonna put that to off. Motorised tailgate. Bit of a delay here. Come on. Enables open and closing motorised trunk. Right, with the key. So I'm going to turn that off. Hands-free tailgate door automatic locking. Locks your vehicle after motorised closing of the tailgate door by means of hands-free full access command. We'll take all this off and then we'll try it anyway. Right, so all that is off now. Boom, job done.